Hi all, welcome back to my channel pyspark Pulse. So in this video we'll be discussing one of the important question that we might face if you're going to give a big data engineer interview, especially if you are considering Spark as a processing engine. So they will be generally asking what kind of errors have you faced in your project, and what kind of what is out of memory. So generally, like there can be some twist in this question. They might be knowing if you have really worked in a real life project or not. So generally, like what people they are expecting, like obviously if you have worked with big data, you might have faced some in certain point of your project, you might have faced some out of memory either in a Spark driver or within a Spark executor. So there are two type of out of memory or OOM errors. Okay, already I have explained. One can be in Spark driver and the other can be in Spark executors. Okay, so in this video we'll be looking the OOM issue in Spark driver. Okay, so let me start the session. So first, let us see some common reasons. Okay, what are the common reasons that we face OM in Apache Spark? So first, just like driver memory configuration. So example, if driver memory is not configured properly according to our application needs, right? If it is no, suppose we are we are just starting the project, okay, and we are just checking, okay, what memory will be sufficient, and like if we are working on our self project also, we might face this issue. So this can be one of the cause, but generally we don't face in a real time project, right? So like this can be one issue, but generally it is not the cause in real time project, because all this configuration are made when a lot of testing, and already like if you're working on a real time project, this are all configured by some admin team, and after a lot of written trial method, or according to them, they have all the ideas, so they have created uh, this memory configuration in a well defined way. Next is they're collecting large data result sets. So this is like one of the cause. For example, if we are using collect on large data sets or data frames, it will attempt to bring all the data in the driver, consuming a significant amount of memory. And like for example, their driver memory is like 1 GB, okay, and the data frame is around 1.1 GB, let's say. So it might cause out of memory of the driver. Then broadcasting of the variables. Okay, so suppose we are broadcasting, we are thinking okay, the big data frame is around like 15 GB, and the small data frame is around 800 MB, and already like some sub driver memory will be occupied with some other function, and we are caching, we are broadcasting that 800 MB data frame into the driver. Then driver will be broadcasting to all the executors, right? So this will certainly cause out of memory of driver. Then complex driver side operation will be there, performing some complex driver side operation that also requires memory. And if you're doing a lot of complex operation, that may also cause the OOM of the driver. Let us visually, I've just created a rough figure to give a brief idea. This is like the JVM heap memory, okay, where the when we collect a data frame, so it will bring all the JVM memory here. So in the heap memory, suppose this is a Spark driver, we have configured it to be of 1G. Like 1G is like 1 GB, and there are like some partitions I've made. Consider these are some four partitions I've made. There can be many partitions, right, according to the size. And suppose we are doing a collect, so all of the partition, what it will be doing, it will be running into a Spark driver JVM heap memory, and whole partition will be get collected. And if it is the driver cannot accumulate them, it will throw OM. We will be seeing this example, right? We'll be running the collect operation on a very big data frame, and we'll be seeing what error we can see. I will be showing it to in Databricks. Okay, then solution we'll be seeing in some time. What we will do, let's jump to our Databricks notebook. So this is my Databricks notebook. So before like executing, this is like only 3 lines of code to show you the out of memory exception. Let me like show you how we can configure the uh, Databricks compute. Okay, so I have already created one demo cluster for myself, and For spike is for driver memory, I have configured it to be of 1 G, like that is 1 GB. Okay, in Spark UI also you can see this. Let us go to the environment section, and we will just scroll down, and there will be some 1G. Let me search for 1G directly. It will come. See, spark.driver.memory, it is 1G. Okay, so 1 GB of data it can store. Like we can generally you can say, obviously it will be little less, but we can say like this. Okay, so like this you can create a cluster and give your configuration, and in that way you can create a demo cluster with this configuration Spark driver of 1G, and any configuration which you want you can provide here. Let me show you example also. Let me create go to create compute, go to Spark here and give your configuration, and just you can create compute. Okay, after giving all these instances. Okay, let's go back again to our notebook, and let me show you how this OM of driver occurs. Let me scroll down, and so I'm creating randomly. I've given this, I don't know how much is this, I'm just creating a data frame. So this show will definitely not, it is not going to give error, right? Why? Because only a single partition data will be coming to a driver and we are showing it. Okay, now this collect, it is going to bring all the partition data into driver. So let us see like how this it will be giving error. We'll be visualizing this Spark UI also after this. uh, this collect operation is like we need to do this collect operation very knowingly, and we should be keeping our like we should be knowing our data very well. Then only we should run our collect operation. We should like generally in some scenarios when we want to fill some average value, max value, min value according to the client requirements are there, right? So then we use some collect operation to catch those value actually. But collecting whole data frame of this large size, right, you can see this is a huge number, right? And collecting all this definitely give the Spark uh, out of memory issue. So you can see internal executor driver, this is Java lang out of memory error heap. So JVM heap memory, so it has thrown out of memory issue. Okay, let us see the Spark UI also. So let us expand this. You can see, okay, it got. You can see this. There are failed stages in Java ported due to stage failure, task and stage 7. Fail one time was in lost task 7.0. You can see this Java JVM heap space. Out of memory of Java heap space. So because of heap space is completely filled because of collecting such a huge data frame in the driver memory, it failed. Okay, so you can see like this the out of memory occurs when we do the collect operation on a very big data frame. Now let us go again back to a PowerPoint and we'll visualize what are the solutions. So now let us see some the solutions. Okay, so if you are having this Spark driver configuration issue, so we can set this is when we are submitting the code, or if you are running in on-prem, so we can do this spark dot submit conf spark dot memory driver is equal like this, or like I have shown in my Databricks cluster creation, we can give this spark dot driver dot memory 4G 5G, any anything you want according to your application needs, you can give according to that. Then avoid collecting data sets. We have seen this. Like we have collected a large, no, large data frame. It has given this out of memory of driver. Then broadcasting a variable. We should be, setting, like we should set a variable like spark dot broadcast dot threshold memory, right? Some this configuration is there, so we can set the broadcast memory threshold, and like by default it is 10 MB, but if we have changed it for certain reasons, so we can change it again. And also if sometimes we broadcast by giving the hint, so that also we can avoid, right? If we are knowing that it is very big. Then complex driver side operation, we should check this, like we should be considering like creating or using Spark cluster manager to scale horizontally, right? So like this can, what you can, this can reduce the pressure on a Spark driver, and like this can definitely save us from getting OM and Apache Spark for a driver. So these are the some solutions of problems problems we have discussed. We have seen like how this out of memory occurs diagrammatically, then we have seen through a notebook, and these are the solutions. So definitely you can go through the slides, okay. And if you're going to give an interview in Apache Spark, this question definitely you should answer this, because if you're working in big data, you should have definitely faced out of memory problem, either in driver or in executor. So you should be able to answer this. The interviewer is expecting to even if the interviewer doesn't ask, they might ask like tell me some errors which you have faced in your life project, while working in a project, what kind of errors you have faced. Definitely you should bring up this thought of memory execution. This is very simple errors that we might get, and obviously you might get. So I hope this video helps you a lot, in answering the problem in a detailed way, right? So please share it with your friends, to your network, and do like, comment, and subscribe my channel. This helps me a lot. And and I want to thank you. Like, I've almost completed around 550 followers, subscribers in YouTube. It's a great thing for me. I just want, it's still motivating me. So I just want your support to keep growing and create more quality content, so that it will help you all in the interviews, in your getting in depth knowledge of Apache Spark. And I'm planning to like expand my playlists also. I'm going to uh, I'm planning to start a playlist on Azure also. So like after I'm complete, some more videos I'm targeting in PySpark. So after that, I will definitely start Azure. So just let me know your feedback, you want, how you want me to start. And okay, that's all. So thank you, and keep learning, keep growing.